Yuriko Misaki, who first appeared in the main universe as electronic wave humanoid Tackle, made her debut in 1975 in Kamen Rider Stronger. She was portrayed by Kyoko Okada. Known as the first female hero in the Kamen Rider universe, Yuriko was a brainwashed cyborg created by the organization Black Satan. After being rescued by Stronger, she began fighting against Black Satan under the name Tackle. Although she was never officially recognized as a Kamen Rider, Tackle battled many members and soldiers of Black Satan throughout the series, using her various superpowers to confront them. And she also has a motorcycle called Tentoro. Keep that in mind, I'll talk about it again later, which Tackle can remotely control and summon, as well as absorb radio waves from the air to generate energy. Always maintaining an alliance with Stronger and following his lead when he joined the fight, Tackle and Stronger combined their powers, supporting each other as they faced their enemies together. However, in episode 30, after being poisoned by Dr. Kate, Tackle sacrificed herself to destroy Dr. Kate and save Stronger's life, creating one of the most tragic moments in Kamen Rider history. Tackle appeared only as a flashback in the 1976 film, Altogether, 7 Kamen Riders. Tobi Tachibana was telling a group of children about the past Kamen Riders. When he talked about Stronger, he naturally had to mention his partner Tackle. While he was speaking, scenes featuring Tackle from the Kamen Rider Stronger TV series appeared as flashbacks, showing several of her battles and her death scene. Tackle from SD Universe appeared only as a cameo in the 1993 anime, Kamen Rider SD, Strange, Man Spider. In the anime, where she appears for just a few seconds, she can be seen in the background together with other female tokusatsu characters participating in a dating TV show. Tackle from the main universe appeared for the first time in a long while in 2009, in the first episode of Kamen Rider Decade, All Riders Super Spin-Off, titled Petition, Kamen Rider Tackle. Created purely for entertainment and considered non-canon, this episode features Stronger visiting the characters of Decade and declaring his wish for Tackle to become the first female Kamen Rider. Natsumi, who also wishes for a fellow woman to become a rider, supports Stronger in this cause. Together they go to Toei Company and make their request to the Kamen Rider executive in charge, only to be surprised when the person they meet turns out to be none other than Tackle herself. A version of Yuriko Misaki from an AR world first appeared in the 2009 film, Kamen Rider Double and Decade, Movie War 2010. This version of Tackle was portrayed by Alice Hirose. Originally killed by Wasp Woman in the past, Yuriko transforms into Tackle to prove to Tsukasa that he needs her. She fights against the Rio troopers who stand in her way and defeats them all. Despite Tsukasa's indifference toward her, Yuriko continues to follow him and refuses to leave his side, until Daiki, known as the End, tells her the truth. Unable to believe what she hears, Yuriko disappears for a while, until she sees her killer, Wasp Woman, pursuing Natsumi. In their final battle, Yuriko fights Wasp Woman once more and drives her away from Natsumi. Afterward, Yuriko vanishes, most likely returning to the place she truly belongs. The Tackle from the main universe appeared in a very brief scene in the 2011 film, Den-O, All Riders, Let's Go Kamen Riders. In the scene where all the Kamen Riders fly on their motorcycles and destroy Rock Great Leader from within, as I mentioned earlier, she takes part in this spectacular battle by riding Tentoro alongside the other heroes. Yuriko Misaki from an alternate world, appearing only as Tackle, made her appearance in 2013's Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Space Sheriff, Superhero Taisen Otsu, Hero Answers, specifically in the first episode, Superhero Worries 1, Kamen Rider Excel's story. This version of Tackle, portrayed by Arisa Komiya, lived with her husband Stronger, according to Gavin's storyline. However, when Stronger discovered that another man, Alien Baltan, was in her life, he quarreled with her and left home. While imprisoned, Stronger asked her to hang a futon on the veranda if she was still waiting for him. Ironically, the one scene coming out of Tackle's house, where the futon is hung and beaten every day, is not stronger, but alien Baltan himself. In the main universe, Tackle appeared briefly in the 2017 film, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Chou Superhero Taisen. Competing in the game world for the title of Kamen Sentai Go-Reader, she was the leader of Team Woman. However, she was defeated in the very first round by Team Flying. Yuriko Kuroi, also known as Electronic Wave Humanoid Black Tackle, made her first and last appearance in the 2022 web series Kamen Rider Jeanne and Kamen Rider Aguilera with Girls Remix. Portrayed by Aine Nagabuchi, Yuriko was a brainwashed member of Black Satan, operating under the identity of Black Tackle. As Black Tackle, she engaged in various evil deeds and even defied the police. Pretending to be Yuriko Natsuki, the long-lost sister of Hana Natsuki, she tried to manipulate Hana into joining Black Satan as well. Although Yuriko managed to manipulate Hana for a while, Hana was eventually rescued by Girls Remix. At first Yuriko resisted them, but later realizing she did not deserve the life she was living, she considered sacrificing herself. However, she was saved by Kamen Rider Jeanne and Aguilera, who gave her a second chance to build a better life. For the last time, Tackle appears in the series Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, which was released this year and currently has only 3 episodes. In this series, we see 2 Tackles. The first one is the original Tackle, Yuriko Misaki's version, whose footage and voice were directly taken from Kamen Rider Stronger series and adapted into the anime. This version only appears on TV within the story to serve as inspiration for our new protagonist. The character portrayed by Kyoko Okada has her original scenes, including her first appearance, battle, and death from the Stronger, recreated here. The second Tackle is Yuriko Okada's version, one of the main characters of the series, who becomes Tackle after being inspired by Yuriko Misaki's version. Since childhood, thanks to her father, she watched the Stronger series and admired Tackle deeply. She even owned her own Tackle costume since she was a child. Now, as an adult and a teacher, she dresses as Tackle to fight against the newly emerged shocker organization that threatens the city. What do you think about this version of Tackle, voiced by Ie Keano in Japanese and Colleen Clinkenbeard in English? What kind of challenges or encounters do you think she'll face next in this series, and would you like to see more of this character in future projects? Share your thoughts below. That's all for today. See you in the next video.